Hello, and welcome to the ShElite Showcase. I am your hostess with the mostest, the shaman of ShElite, Miss Katie Kinsey, baby.
Baby.
Hey. Join with me, of course. This way, I remember.
Yeah.
My lovely co-host. The Young Bucks Nation sensation, the fire-breathing Rhodes family eating the spice of life, the sassy senorita that I know, the Hangman Adam Page to my Adam Cole, which... Jesus Christ. 2 weeks, bitch. 2 weeks we fight. We'll talk about more of that later. Of course, Miss Y2 Garcia, Savannah. How you doing?
Could be better, but then again, you could always be better. Anyone could be better.
That's true. Like, I'm kind of sick. So, like...
Yeah. I'm sick too, just sick of everything, but...
I'm sick of this bullshit.
Yeah, sick of... Exactly. That's exactly what I'm sick of. Everything.
That is.
But but seriously, I'm pretty good. Of course, something I look forward to is this, so can't complain. Pretty much my attitude right now.
Tell me why I feel like it's been so long since we did an episode.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Because, like, I was setting up my lights, and I was just like, yo, why do I feel like I haven't done this in months? It's been a week.
I can't even...
Literally.
I was gonna say, I can't even answer that, because I feel the same way. It's been, like, fucking... It feels like forever since...
Well, I mean, time's not real, so, like...
You know, right?
But that's not this
discussion. Time doesn't exist. What the hell's time?
Time is a social construct. It doesn't fucking exist. That's not real. God, exactly. I'm like, my conspiracies. Oh, excuse me. Alright. So, before we jump into news and rumors, there's, like, a lot, but there's not a lot, if that makes sense. So, like, I got a lot of stuff written down. I don't have to rant about anything.
No, neither do I. See what happens when Cody Rhodes leaves and Jay White's not on TV?
She says, see what happens when these bitches aren't on my screen? No, like, nothing, like, really, I mean, a tiny little rant I'll have, but, like, nothing, like, major that we've done, like, had in the past weeks.
Yeah.
Sure. Of course. Yeah. Alright, you want me to just jump in? Anything you want to add before we go?
I'll add, I think we should do it where you say yours, and then if I have any, then I'll add it in, so that way if, like, we have the same thing, then you say it, because you're the hostess with the mostest. So.
It's me. I should get
a
name tag that says that. Hello, I am the hostess with the mostest. Oh, fuck. See, I feel like with us doing the show on Thursdays, we miss so much information, like, the next day.
Thursdays just work for me. I'm sorry.
I know, but, like,
Thursdays are just...
every time I feel like I upload our show, I'm, like, on Twitter, and I'm just like, oh, this happened. Oh, okay, this happened.
Yeah, but, I mean,
Jesus
I guess
Christ,
we could, you're just gonna have to write all that down for the next show.
I know, so we're just, like, behind the times on it.
Just so, like, a little bit.
For example, a big congratulations to Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae on Baby Quill. Adorable little baby. So
cute.
I need to know every other baby name they had now.
I know, right? They had...
What if they named their baby Groot? That'd be kind of cute.
It's like, you tell me they're gonna have, like, one of each of the Guardians of the Galaxy? They're gonna have a Drax, Gamora, Groot, Rocket.
I ain't Groot. I mean, no harm, no foul. No, I'm saying?
Can't complain.
This past Saturday was the Elimination Chamber. I know, dude. In Saudi Arabia. Brock Lesnar won the WWE Championship.
Shocker.
And, listen. Whatever. This is what I'm kind of mad about. Originally, it was marqueed as Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns, champion versus champion. Now, it is WWE Champion Brock Lesnar versus Universal Champion Roman Reigns, title versus title.
I knew that was gonna happen.
See, I did too, but then they kept saying champion versus champion, and I got excited. I was like, oh, maybe we're not unifying the titles, because, like, I get why people want that to happen, but, like, at the same time, I really don't think it's necessary. I don't know anymore.
Only way I'll be okay with this is, again, if they throw Seth Rollins into the mix. That'd be the triple threat.
You know how I am about people holding 2 belts. It happens too frequently now.
Or especially in the WWE, it does.
Like, literally, 2 belt backs, Sasha 2 belts.
Becky 2 belts.
Becky 2, all of them.
Fucking Bailey dose belts, or dose straps.
Bailey dose straps, like, enough.
And then we had Keith Lee with the North American and NXT title.
But his was only for a week, and then he dropped the other one.
That is true, but the fact is, it still happened. He was a double champion. It did
happen, but at least he did the correct thing and be like, I don't need both. Shout out to Keith Lee.
Yeah, shout out. He is limitless.
He really is. And, like, the way he talks is just so calming.
I know, like, he don't even need to, like, exaggerate shit. Like, he could just stay.
He literally had his hands like this and just talked.
Stapled fingers.
Like, that's how I'm trying to be. Shit. I love Keith Lee. Why Brock Lesnar won the Chamber? Let me tell you why. Because Bobby Lashley apparently, I'm putting this in a bunch of air quotes because I don't even know what's true and what's not anymore. He needs shoulder surgery, so he'll be out for 4 months. WWE is saying he has a concussion, but they're also trying to say, well, on Raw, they said that it'll be Brock versus Bobby at the Garden in, like, 2 weeks. If Bobby passes the concussion test, which he's not if he has a fucking shoulder injury and he has to be out for 4 months. I'm like, why are you even doing this? So now I don't know what's real and what's not, and it's very annoying.
You could have also just said, look, he has a shoulder injury that needs to be tended to, so he's going to be out. Nothing wrong with being honest.
I heard from our resident advocate, he's not even here, I heard from him that Bobby had a shoulder injury. So, I don't know. I don't know anymore. But other things that happened. Kairi Sane returned to Stardom, so she's wrestling again. Saw that. Which is good.
Yeah, I'm glad. I know WWE's kind of holding her like, no, you can't go. She's like, it sucks though, because the fact that like they let it, like, I'm glad they finally, well, I don't even know if she's still like working with them, but I know her relationship with them is good, but they never said if she was still working with them. So if it's because they're allowing her, that's great. But the fact is that when she was still technically working with them, they didn't allow her to go to like this Stardom event that was like pretty important. I forgot what it was, but they didn't let her go. So I was like, what the hell? So the fact that if they allowed her to do this again, that's still
why I think she's not really with them. I mean, I guess she might have been doing stuff with like Japan with WWE, but like.
Yeah, but I was like, oh, I guess it stinks that now she's come back after this, when they didn't let her go to this thing. I was like, really? Like, but I'm glad to see her back.
Exactly.
Like, wrestling.
Kairi Sane was and is fantastic, so wherever she goes, and I'm happy she's wrestling again. That's all that really matters.
Yes.
The only other thing that matters. Undertaker.
Oh, yes.
Is going to be in the Hall of Fame. Now, I posed the question to you because there's a lot of discourse on the interwebs about it. Do you think Undertaker should be the only inductee in the class of 2022?
No. I know they do, like...
Now, before you give your reasoning, let me say this. The Hall of Fame is not happening, like, it's not having its own night. It's being filmed after SmackDown. So that's why I'm thinking he might be the only inductee.
I'm not saying that I'm going to be mad at it, but I'm just saying I don't think he should be. I think it's like, you know, it's just, I guess, a moment. There are, I think, a lot of other wrestlers that deserve to be inducted, and like, why, you know, what's wrong with doing it this year, you know, with like, I know usually with the Hall of Fame induction ceremony, they have like like there's always like, I guess you could say the main inductee, where they focus mostly on that. They're usually like the last one inducted. Like I know it was like Goldberg one year. It was Sting, like the last time they were in Arlington, Texas for Mania. It was I think DX for Mania 35. So like they usually have like the main inductee. So having Undertaker be that main one, perfect. I think that's who, like, what better choice. But I still think there are other like wrestlers or legends that could definitely be inducted into the Hall of Fame, and I don't see why not this one. But I'm not saying I'm completely against it. Like, oh, it better not happen. Like, if it does, I really don't care. Like, do what you want.
My take on it is, again, it's being filmed after a SmackDown, which, whatever. But like, I feel like Taker's legacy alone grants him an hour-long ceremony. Let a bunch of people come up and talk. A bunch of people basically induct him. And then he gives a speech. Everyone goes home happy. Bada bing, bada boom. And then next year we can get, like, a big class and actually, like, do it well and do it right.
If that's how they do it, I would not be upset at that at all. Like, if they had, like, a bunch of people talk, about, his career, have different people do a speech about it, and then have him come out, and then that would be pretty cool. I wouldn't be against it. And if your take is like doing a big clash to the next one, I believe the next WrestleMania they're gonna do in Hollywood, I think that would be an even better time. They could do like a red carpet, because it's Hollywood. So that would be pretty cool. So, but again, I'm not completely against it. I'm not like, oh, if it happens, I'm gonna be so offended. I'm gonna go say that WWE fucked up again. Like, no, it's whatever. So what else I'm gonna be like, just do what you want. I don't care. I'll probably be watching, so who cares?
Yeah, I mean, it's the whole. I don't know. I don't think it should. I think they should have just picked another day to film it, or do it, but whatever. I don't run anything over there, so I don't care. But speaking of Hall of Fames, the final inductee in the inaugural class of Ring of Honor's Hall of Fame, CM Punk, or Phil, as I like to call him sometimes.
Phil.
So, the inaugural class is the Briscoe brothers, Bryan Danielson, Samoa Joe, and CM Punk. I think that is a fantastic inaugural class for Ring of Honor.
That's a really good way to start off your Hall of Fame, so good on that.
Because, like,
I'm pretty sure if they were able to, Tyler Black would have definitely been inducted.
Oh, yeah.
But...
Oh, yeah, there's plenty of people that could have been, or should have been.
But I still think it's a really one hell of a class. Hall of Fame induction class.
Fantastic inaugural class.
That's like a dream team right there. Like
you have the Briscoes, who were like the longest tag team tenured in Ring of Honor. Bryan Danielson basically like got his start there, like American like start. Samoa Joe kicked ass. Same with Punk. Like, they all had banger matches.
That's a Survivor Series team right there. That's a Survivor Series dream team.
Yeah, I mean, that basically is. You got a tag team and you got 3 main eventers.
There you go.
That's all you need, bro. That's all you need. Alright, let's get into these signing things that have happened.
Oh yeah, so many signings.
A lot of things happened with signings and contracts and
with
all
pen
of
and
that
paper.
Jazz. Or supposed pen and paper. Like, supposedly, until I see a graphic, I won't say, like, if it's true. Shane Swerve Strickland, also known as Isaiah Swerve Scott, formerly known as Isaiah Swerve Scott, has apparently signed with AEW. He has not appeared on TV yet. I have not seen a graphic. I have not seen, like, Tony Khan confirming it, I don't think. But, like, Swerve kind of said, like, I think he tweeted, like, a winky face at it. So I'm going to say it's legit, but until I see him in there. Like, Buddy Matthews, for example, showed up last night.
Yeah.
And he is signed with AEW.
With the House of Black, or Kings of the Black Throne, whatever you want.
House of Black and Kings of the Black Throne is the team.
Yeah. I was going to correct myself right there.
But, like, dude, I'm so happy that happened. Well, I mean,
I know, I was like, Because especially because they were all excited that he was here. I'm like, shit, he's probably like, please, like, don't go against Malachi. Join him. Join the House of Black.
As you should.
And then like they came out with a dope shirt, and it was called The Dark Secret. And I'm like, oh my god, that's perfect.
Me, same.
Yeah, that was really cool to see him.
Like, I mean, I'll talk more about it. Never mind. Before more signing stuff, yesterday, Double or Nothing was announced for May 29th in Vegas. Obviously, I'm not going to that because I'm going to Vegas.
In July.
At the end of June, beginning of July.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's like the Money in the Bank's like July 2nd. So.
Oh, okay. I got you. It was like.
But like, so that's finally announced, which took forever, it seems like, to even announce a date.
I thought they would wait till Revolution for sure. I thought that's when, like, the latest they would say something about it.
Which is, like, I feel like even then, that only gives you, like, 2 months notice to, like, hype it up and tell people about it.
Better, I guess maybe I wonder if they forgot. They're like, shit, have we done this? I don't think so. Like, we should probably tell them that, you know,
they said, oh, hey, guys, by the way, this is happening.
It's kind of, they announced it, and they're like, tickets are available the day of Revolution. I'm like, bruh, imagine those poor people who want to go to, like, Double or Nothing who are going to Revolution. They'll probably be like, shit, gotta be in line, but now I gotta buy them tickets.
Oh, no, them tickets are gonna go on sale early as hell before they even get in line.
I know, right?
Plus, all those people at Revolution are probably gonna have, like, a pre-sale or something.
True, they're gonna get, like, early access or something.
It's possible. That's happened when I went to the house show, the live event or whatever, in December. That was, like, when I saw that Raw was coming, like, before Mania. So I got early access to that, basically. And I bought my ticket immediately. I was like, I'm gonna go.
You were on the phone, like, oh yeah, let me get that ticket
now. Everyone around me was, like, immediately on Ticketmaster, but, like, they went on sale, like, the next morning. I was like, it's disrespectful.
That's messed up, bro. That's messed up. Everyone was like, oh shit, let me buy my tickets now.
High-key ready, but no. But it's fine.
It's okay.
I'm still going. It'll be great. I'm on the floor for that, but I'm not for Dynamite. Because that floor sold out fast as hell. Like, I don't even know how I got a floor seat last time they came.
For the April show?
Yeah.
It's like, did you get a pre-sale?
Yeah. Oh, but, like, shit, I didn't check my email, like, until I was, like, halfway through work. So maybe like that's
Pittsburgh,
why.
Pittsburgh don't fuck around. Pittsburgh don't fuck around.
Honestly. Also, apparently, Jeff Hardy is signing with AEW. He just nonchalantly talked about it on a YouTube channel.
Well, I mean, I'm glad he wasn't like, oh, let's keep it a secret, when it was, like, kind of obvious, you know. Matt kept talking about they kept talking about the Hardy Boys reuniting. Matt's been posting shit all over Instagram, so it's so obvious. I'm just glad, like, he wasn't like, oh, well, I'm not sure or anything. Like, no, like, he just was straight up, yeah, I'm going.
Like y'all ain't slick. We knew. We fucking knew it was gonna happen. Y'all ain't slick.
Chill. You know what's gonna happen when the Bucks tease it on their bio.
You know what happens when Matt Hardy's been teasing it on his Twitch for months, like.
I know, right?
At this point. Like, Jesus.
It's gonna happen.
Like, we know it's gonna happen, guys. We understand.
We get it.
And so someone going to someone leaving, Cesaro left WWE today. He silently left. Negotiations on both sides were not met. And so he left. He apparently doesn't have a 90-day clause. He can basically go wherever the fuck he wants today.
Oh, is that so?
I personally want to see him in, like, TNA, which is weird for me to say because I don't watch TNA, or, like, a New Japan. I don't necessarily want to see him go to AEW.
I would want to see him in New Japan. That'd be fucking awesome. Either, like, even New Japan Strong, you know, like, I know, like, that's where most American talent goes, and they have pretty good matches, so New Japan Strong, if anything. Or, you know, I could see Impact also, but I also wouldn't mind if he went to, like, you know, if he went to, like, maybe some indie promotions, you know? Like, kind of like the way Matt Cardona's been doing it.
I saw a lot of people tweeting that they want him to do Bloodsport.
I saw that.
Which, I mean, hey, that's a tough motherfucker. Claudio's
yeah,
strong as hell.
So, there we go.
Sad about Cesaro, but this thing's in the way. But the biggest miss on WWE's part was Jeff not being in the 24/7 division, following up stuff chasing the champ. Stop it. Matt's distaste, or I don't even know if distaste.
Disdain.
Maybe disdain for Jeff Hardy is hysterical. Not as big as he who must not be named, but Riddle, for those who don't know. If you heard it, you heard it. If not, oh well. But I
could have just dropped a hint.
It's kind of like Matt's name, except switch some letters. Yeah, I'm definitely sad about Cesaro because they definitely didn't push him the way he needed to. That man was a main event star. He
could have easily been the one to beat Roman Reigns, like his historic title reign, and like it would have been like I think everyone would have loved to see that. Like I would have loved to see that.
I just would have loved to see him win a world title.
I know, but
no, they dropped the ball.
They did. I was like, I can't even like no excuses. They had chances. He's been in many title matches, but
honestly,
never been
I'm not surprised. And another reason why I say he shouldn't go to AEW, we talked about it last week. These motherfuckers have now 100+ men on their roster.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Cesaro is someone who needs a world title like today, and it's not gonna happen anytime soon if he goes to AEW. I'm just saying, like, listen, I'm not just saying this because I want Hangman to hold the title forever, okay? Like, nah.
Well, so it's gonna be really sad when Adam takes the title from him in 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen, you know.
Honestly,
Hangman is
honestly, I don't know anymore. It could.
I know, I'm like, don't remind me. I'm like, I do have like that small feeling, but Hangman is the one who beats the undefeated streak for those coming in. He did it with Danielson. He can easily do it to other Adam.
You mean Adam Cole, baby? Anyways.
Or after Revolution, it will be Leroy. Or he could just go back to Budge the way it has correctly been for a while.
You know what? How fucking dare you? That was the last thing. That was breaking news. It's not even breaking news. Charlotte and Ronda are main eventing night 1 of Mania. WWE tweeted it like a few hours ago. Which, like, okay, we knew they were gonna main event one of them because Ronda won the Rumble. So
I was like, big fucking surprise.
Yay! Am I supposed to be happy? I don't care. I don't give a fuck about this match. Honestly.
Well, you're telling me I can turn off the TV early?
I mean, I'm still gonna watch because I want some shenanigans to happen. I want some shit to go down. I want someone to interfere or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's all I had. Savannah.
Really? Wow. Okay, well, I guess because it was announced today, so maybe you didn't see it, but AJ Styles signed a new contract with the WWE.
Yeah, he renewed his
$1 deal. Which, I mean, again, AJ does what he wants. And so, but hey, we get more AJ. I know, I thought for sure he was going to be done with wrestling altogether after this contract, but the fact that he signed another one, that means we just get more AJ Styles, so can't complain. Won't complain, because, you know, wherever AJ wants to be, he can fucking do as he pleases. And so, I'm just glad I get to see more AJ, so there we go. The other thing is, sorry, I don't know if anyone cares, but this is a bit of a Rampage spoiler. It's nothing, it doesn't affect results of the match, but apparently Max Caster dropped the ball again with his little freestyle rap, whatever the fuck he does whenever he comes down. He mentioned the Russian president, you know, Putin, in his rap. So I'm like, why, of all times right now, would you fucking do that? You fucking idiot. I get you're trying to get the heat, but not right now. Not from, like...
honestly, after how many times this kid is fucked up. Drop the gimmick at this point. Like, you're done. You're done.
Yeah, like, I don't, again, we'll just have to wait and see. Again, we're filming Thursday, so tomorrow or today, when you see this, like, if you don't catch this live, if they even, I would not be surprised. I would be very surprised if they did air that, because why the hell would you do that? Like, why would you air something like that? It's just, no. Like, I don't know if it's just to bring light, quote, light in the situation, or trying to get that heel heat. I think the way, especially after the last time and now this time, I think Matt Caster is trying way too hard to be like MJF, because MJF can do this shit, but he knows how to do it right. He doesn't, like, sometimes he'll push the boundaries in some areas, but you don't see him talking about like shit like this, especially getting political like this. So
two things that should never mix: wrestling and politics.
For sure. But I know, amen to that. But the fact is that I, like, you know, if you want to get that heel heat through your, you know, mic skills the way like MJF's been doing it, you got to know how to do it right. And MJF knows how to do it right, as, you know, the fact that he has not been canceled for all the shit that he said. So I don't know what's gonna happen at this point. You know, I know
Brian Pillman Jr.'s mom Methany. Like, if that doesn't get a boy canceled, I don't know what does at this point. But yeah, bringing up politics where it doesn't fucking matter to you right now. Like, stop.
Yeah, so yeah, like, someone tweeted that out. It was a Rampage spoiler. Like, spoiler, you know, didn't affect, you know, he didn't say the result of the match or what happened, nothing. But yeah, I was like, wow, like, again, like, I thought after the first time when people wanted your ass fired for the last time you dropped the ball, like, I thought you would be a little more careful, or like...
Nah, kid's an idiot.
Yeah, so no more excuses. We'll see what happens, but yeah, that's all I have, just AJ and Caster.
Caster's a fucking moron.
I know, like, SMH, hardcore.
Fucking... idiot. Today in women's wrestling history, I have two because they were like, I couldn't really find one that had like a lot of women's matches. So last year, 2021, AEW Dynamite, Nyla Rose defeated Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and Raw 2003.
Holy wow!
I know.
I was 2003. I wasn't 2 yet. I was gonna be 2. Right. I was still 1.
Savannah was a baby.
Yeah, I wasn't potty trained yet.
Jazz defeated Jacqueline, and Stacy Keibler and Test defeated Chris Jericho and Christian. And I vaguely remember that match for some reason. Wow. I couldn't tell you why, but
I remember seeing a clip of the match, but as you know why. Because of Jericho. So, you know, when you go back, when you become a fan of someone and you go back and watch, you see shit like that. And I do remember, it could be, I was like, I think it was that match where I could have sworn I seen it. But yeah.
I have like weird, like a vague memory. Like when I was writing it down, I was like, holy shit, like why do I actually remember?
Like fever dreaming. It seems like one of those moments where like you are sick and you're kind of napping and so you're dozing in and out of sleep. And so you kind of, when you're watching TV while doing that, you kind of remember some of the stuff you see, but you don't really remember seeing it, if that makes sense.
No, I get you 100%. I do it all the time.
Yeah, exactly. That's what. But there we go.
BT, anything?
They brought up the Cody situation in a very funny manner. So the Bucks at the beginning, like, first of all, the title of the freaking episode was Matt and Nick Explain Everything. I knew they weren't really going to, but they were like, it's like, oh, you know, like, they were all sentimental, like, hey guys, we just wanted to, you know, talk to you about what's going on, and, you know, we're gonna be okay, it's all right, you know, I know a lot has happened, as you heard and stuff. And then, of course, being the trolls that they are, like, yeah, we're just accepting the fact that we're not getting our Dior's back. My Dior's, they're just gone. The airport just told me, forget about it. So, of course, they were talking about their shoes. And then, because at this point, they've both lost a pair of shoes to the same airport. So, and Nick lost his full gear, which is very sad because I love that gear so much.
I know you did.
The pink was so beautiful. But anyways, so they brought up that, you know, of course people thought, oh, they were talking about Cody, you know, leaving. But then Brandon was like, wait, you guys weren't talking about Cody? And they're like, what the hell happened to Cody? And then, of course, they did the intro and stuff. I guess other than that, the same old thing with, I'm sorry, Katie, we're feuding right now, so I gotta say it. With Budge and Silver and Reynolds, with the whole thing, Adam, especially now, like they kind of brought up like, well, now that Silver and Reynolds, before Adam Cole showed up into the hotel room, they were kind of talking about, well, yeah, we love, Adam Cole, or Budge as they call him, but we have to remember that like he's going up against Hangman, so I guess they're pretty much, I guess, talking about where their loyalty's gonna stand. But I guess after seeing like the Wednesday before this BTE was released, it seems that their loyalty, and then even after this Dynamite, it seems that their loyalty stands with Hangman, especially considering that every time, including this past episode of BTE, every time Red Dragon is with Adam Cole, he's a total dick to Silver and Reynolds. He always talks shit, he's always getting pissed at them, but then when he's alone with them, he's all nice, he's buddy-buddy with them. So I don't think Silver and Reynolds want to be friends or want their loyalty to be with someone who's totally like two-faced with them. So that's about it as far as, BTE in continuity with Dynamite. So probably the biggest thing.
Okay. All right. Wrestlers of the week. I'll just say you can start. Yes.
I was like, I don't. You need to start writing this down.
I know. Okay, I'm gonna mark it right now.
Just say. I guess just say I start.
I'm just gonna put an S so I know that you started.
There we go. Okay, so I'll start with tag teams, like
as we do.
Usually do. It was kind of hard, because for me at least, I didn't really watch a lot of wrestling with the exception of like Dynamite this week. Like, if I'm being totally honest, it's just been kind of hectic. So, I went back to watch Raw and NXT, and so I decided that my tag team for this week, I'm gonna give it to Io Shirai and Kaylee Ray, because they won their tag match in the it's still the Dusty Rhodes Classic, right? Like, yeah. Okay, I was gonna say, I don't know if they changed the name for some reason, because women and men can't have the same name for some reason, So they, for the Dusty Rhodes Classic, they won their match, and they're gonna go on to the next round. And I thought the match was pretty good, so I'm gonna give it to them. I love seeing Io Shirai also. She's just fucking amazing. So, yeah, I'll give her some flowers for that. And they are my tag team of the week.
There we go.
I think I know who you're. Oh.
I have two.
Yeah, I think I know who it is.
One, because this has been the gimmick since like the beginning of this show, even though he's not watching or anything.
I'm sure he would appreciate it if he was watching.
Maybe I'll let him know if I talk to him. If keyword. I'm gonna go Team Ninja, because they did win their match to advance to the semifinals in the Dusty Cup, which is kind of shocking. I really didn't think they would, because I was like, ooh, like, they got the... No, I was actually kind of surprised. But then, I guess it makes sense, because they're, like, the only tag team that's been a tag team since, like...
Since the beginning.
Since, or, like, tag teams like, became a thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, for the longest time, if you want to say that.
So, shout out to Team Ninja, Casey and Caden. I'm also going House of Black, a.k.a. Kings of the Black Throne specifically. Because that match, incredible. Was not expecting them to lose. So that kind of threw me for a loop. I was like, oh my god. But with everything that happened after with Buddy Matthews, I guess it makes sense. Still was an incredible match, and I love Malachi and Brody.
I was gonna say, every time I watch their match, I'm just like, let me be in the House of Black. Like,
bro, do I gotta get more tattoos? I'm in. Let me in. I'm not gonna.
Right? Like, where do I gotta brand myself? Like, my mom's like, the fuck did you do? And I'm like, I joined the House of Black.
Do I gotta worship the devil? Because I will.
And I'm like, how do we join? Asking for a friend.
I'm about to tweet Malachi. How do I join? Let me in the house. Let me in the house. I got a key. I can bring cookies.
And right.
Like,
I got a shirt also.
I also have a shirt, I think.
Like, if not, there's one. I got the one at Hot Topic, because I was getting my mom a shirt as part of her birthday gift, and then I was like, they had those one of those like two, yeah, one buy one, give 50% off. And I didn't want to, there was the CM Punk one, the House of Black one, and the Super Click one. And I guess it's pretty shocking that I didn't get the Super Click one, but I've been avoiding Super Click shirts pretty much from the beginning after Kenny left, because I'm like, I know shit's gonna go down, and it already looks like things are deteriorating. So I'm like, nah, like I'll stick to just the Elite. I'll get Elite shit. That's it. Maybe Super Click, maybe not so much. So I got, and I didn't really want the CM Punk shirt, if I'm being honest. I know I might piss a lot of fans off by saying that, but, and also I always wanted a House of Black shirt, so why not?
Fair.
So there you go.
All right. Mans or womans?
Womans, and I think we have the same one. Well,
I have 3.
Cares? Oh, well, okay, well, there you go. But I have one.
Okay.
But it's probably the same one. Bianca Belair, because she won the chamber match, and it was, at first, the match was like, I was like, okay, pretty decent match, but then the end with Alexa Bliss, I will give Alexa Bliss all the flowers, because her and Bianca at the end was really good. They started busting out them moves, and I honestly thought Alexa was gonna win. At some point, there were times where I was like, holy shit, she's gonna pin Bianca Belair clean.
Did you hear about the original finish?
No.
Oh, so they were supposed to pin each other.
Dude, that honestly would have been cool though. Okay, I know people don't like that, but if we got a triple threat with Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch, and Bianca Belair, that would be cool. But I know people want to see, even myself, want to see Bianca versus Becky.
Bianca getting that title back. Hey, yes. Let's go. So excited.
So yeah, really, it was really. First of all, her gear also was stunning. It was hollow. You know me, I like hollow. It was beautiful and amazing. And she's just a fucking badass. And I'm glad that I know the way she lost the title. Super unfortunate, but I'm glad that hopefully she's getting that redemption at Mania actually, no, not the main event again. But still, she's going to WrestleMania for a title once again. So you can't complain. And who knows? I'm pretty sure that match will be so much better than the main event of night 1.
It's gonna be. Okay. Also, I really just kind of want Bianca to squash Becky in 26 seconds. But I also want to see them, go at it for a long time. So I'm torn. But I can't wait for the match regardless.
Yeah, I get you. It's just, also just, at Mania, I don't think that's the last place you should have squash matches.
Sheamus and Daniel Bryan.
That's true. That is very true. But it had something to do with the story. AJ Lee kissed Bryan before, and that kind of tied into something else. So,
I mean, Becky squashing Bianca in 26 seconds. Full circle.
That's the longest storytelling I've seen WWE do in a while.
True.
But yeah, go.
So obviously, one of them, Bianca Belair, because
obvious reason.
She's the baddest, the roughest, the toughest, the strongest. The EST of WWE. Love Bianca. And the fact that she makes her own gear.
I know, I'm like, holy shit. Yeah. And it looks good every single time. It looks amazing.
I don't know how to sew at all. I mean, I took classes in school, but she's on a next level.
Yeah, she can make her whole ass wrestling gear. I can't wait to see what she makes for Mania.
I can't wait. It's gonna be incredible. Also, I have Lita, because that's my girl. Yeah. And she pulled out everything at Chamber. And then she had this emotional ass post on Instagram. She said, if that was my last time, I'm happy with how it went. I was like, please don't be the last time. What the
Lita is don't say that.
I said, are you kidding? I was like, no. She was gonna be a part of the thumbnail, but then my next pick happened on NXT. Nikkita Lyons happened.
Yeah.
And the timeline exploded.
That finish? Yeah. I seen it everywhere.
I have a few things to say about that. One, she's built like a fucking Mortal Kombat character. I don't know what the hell's happening. She looks great. Finish was dope as hell. I saw a lot of people complaining. I don't even know if complaining is the right word.
I'm like,
but a lot of people saying, like, how do I even phrase this? That's not the first time we've seen like a split used like that. Melina's done it. Naomi's done it. Like, it's been used by other people. And people were like, oh, people are just excited about her doing it, and da-da-da-da, and, like, they forget about this, and they call it, like, ratchet when Naomi does it, and all this shit. I'm like, whoever those people are ignorant as fuck. Because anytime, my hip would pop, my leg would pop off like a Barbie doll if I attempted a split like that. Which Jordan Grace tweeted something like that too. She was like, my hips would like dislocate if I tried. So I give props to any woman who can do a split like that, let alone a jumping split, let alone make that your finish or a pin.
Yeah.
And I just don't.
I don't see why people have to take it to that. Like, why? Like, why must you take?
Because it's the internet. That's why. Like, have we discussed that?
Like, I know. The fact is that, like, why can't people just be like genuinely like excited over something like that? Like,
and it's like, listen, just let the timeline thirst in peace. Like, for the
I know.
God.
Like,
I mean,
why is that not okay? But hookers, like, hookers
bro,
are get the thumbs up.
Stop that. Stop.
I know it sounds.
I hate that. Like, I hate that they call themselves that for like a child. Like, I don't like that.
It's like the fact that, you know, like a lot of like the freaking like I see girls like on my Instagram like thirsting about Hook all the time. I'm like, dude, you're like 5 years older than him. Like, chill, okay? Like,
I don't like it.
Calma say.
I don't like it. But yeah, Nikkita Lyons. Goddamn. 10 out of 10. And when I'm on Smacking Around tomorrow, I'll be thirsting more. In more detail, probably. Because
way more detail.
A safe space. and that's not my show. So, I mean, it's basically my show. I'm basically a co-host.
I'm gonna say Pornhub Puppy.
That is me. Vince and I are gonna be tied again. Or no, I think I pull ahead.
There you go.
Let's go. But yeah, so Nikkita Lyons, Bianca Belair, and my goddess, Lita. Alright, who's your manses?
My manses. Okay, first of all, I'll say my manses right now, but I gotta give the flowers out, you know, I always have flowers to give, especially for the manses for some reason. But, gonna give, gonna give some flowers to my Adam, Hangman, Fair. Adam Page. That was really, what he done yesterday is story time with Adam Page was fucking awesome. I love to see it. First of all, seeing him like get in the ring, same ring as the Bucks, and the fact that they were just like whatever, like go ahead. I'm like shit. Like I think something's gonna happen, Katie. Like I don't want to get my hopes up, but shit, like Hung Bucks are coming back, bro. Like Hung Bucks are coming.
Sorry, Matt.
No, it's okay.
Matt told me Vince is hosting next week.
No, it's okay. You're good. Anyways, so yeah. Flowers for Hangman and Storytime with Adam Page. I gotta throw lots of flowers to not Matt Ritter, but Matt Jackson. Hence the reason why I wanted to make sure my shirt was in frame. You could see Matt's face. Because holy shit, Matt killed it in the tag team battle royal. Unfortunately,
Royale,
whatever. Anyways. Yeah. Anyways, the fact is he killed it. I was pretty shocked, but I guess history repeats itself. Where Nick gets eliminated early and Matt's the one, like, you know, standing tall.
But whatever.
Anyways, but what could have been real history repeating itself. But right after they agreed to team and Matt eliminates John Silver, being in the final two with Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly immediately, right after, totally double crosses Matt, throws him over. It was kind of salty, but kind of expected. I mean, whatever.
We saw that.
But still, happening. Matt was still in the final two. Love to see it. Got to get some cool Matt moments. So that's why I wore my Matt Jackson shirt with his lovely face on it. So giving him flowers, despite him not being my pick. You know what? I might as well just make him one of my picks.
I was gonna say, you can have multiple picks.
Yeah, so I guess you could say he's one of my picks, but I want to give, like, I guess my other pick, the pick that was going to be my pick since Saturday, was it? Going to bringing back the New Japan. I'm giving it to Sanada. He, of LIJ, or Los Ingobernables de Japan, he finally won a singles title in New Japan. He beat my man's. This doesn't show you how happy I am for him. I don't know what will, but he beat Hiroshi Tanahashi. Tanahashi's my guy. Okay, he beat him for the United States Championship, the IWGP United States Championship. It was a fucking killer ass match. I'll give Tana flowers for that. But Sonata is finally getting his singles title moment like I had wanted. If you follow me on Instagram and you saw my stories about Wrestle Kingdom, I said it before. Sonata needed a singles title, and there you go. But with that being said, really quick, another reason why I'm so against the World Heavyweight Championship is because, obviously I'm glad he won a singles title, but there was another singles title he possibly could have won in the name of the Intercontinental Championship. But guess what? Kota Ibushi had to go and unify the titles into an uglier belt. And now, many wrestlers that maybe if you don't want to push them to the heavyweight division to get the heavyweight title, fine. But you can at least give them, the mid-card title, like the U.S. title and the Intercontinental title. But no, they had to get rid of it. So I'm still bitter about that. I don't know when I will not be bitter about it, but still, congrats to Sonata. And I guess that's probably something I should have mentioned in News and Rumors. Kota Ibushi's coming back. He's coming back for the New Japan tournament. So I'm glad he's back, but shit, Kota, I'm still mad at you for unifying those titles. Why'd you gotta do that?
I clicked on that bracket and I knew like 10 people.
Yeah, I'm like, I knew just a little bit more people on the bracket.
I also don't watch New Japan. The only ones I knew were like names that pop up all the time.
Tanahashi, Okada, probably Toru Yano, Kota Ibushi. I don't know if like Naito. I don't know if you're familiar with Naito. I know that name. Okay, there we go. Probably those 5. I have not memorized the bracket, so I would have to go back and check.
In it, Zack Sabre Jr.
Zack Sabre Jr. is in it.
I think Ospreay.
I feel like I would have. No, I'm not. Well, fuck, I fucked with Ospreay, but I'm talking about my favorite guy to fucking hate. My favorite guy to get pissed off at.
Tonga Loa? One of them's in it.
I know Tama Tonga's in it.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, to see Naito.
See, I know things.
Well, Gato's in it. That's so fucking weird. Okay, sorry. Check the other side. El Desperado's in it. That's pretty fucking good. Let's see. Taiji Ishimori. Love to see it. Yeah, Ospreay is in it. Oh shit, his first match is with El Phantasmo. Or no, it's with Bushi. Never mind. I read the bracket wrong. Shingo Takagi. I don't know if you're familiar with that name. Did really well this year. He's the one that
kind of sounds familiar.
From Takahashi, Minoru Suzuki because he's been on Dynamite a few times.
Murder Grandpa.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I know like 10.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm cultured. I know things.
Jay White's not fucking in it. Good.
Jay White, nobody cares about Jay White.
I know, I sure as hell don't. But anyways, yeah. I think ever since they announced that Kota Ibushi was gonna hit, I think it's pretty obvious Kota Ibushi is going to win it, which I don't have a problem with because it kind of makes sense because I could see him winning and then going in the future because of that win facing Kazuchika Okada for the title because he needs redemption. Should he beat him? I don't think so, but he needs his redemption because of the way that G1 ended in the finals. He injured himself, and that's how he lost in the finals. That's how Okada won, which is pretty sad. I was like, wow.
And that said, it all sounds made up.
It all sounds what it does.
All of the things you said. All of the names.
Oh, I'm not making it up.
Matt doesn't think New Japan's real.
Oh, that's true.
Bingo walkie-talkie. Oh no!
Oh my god, no!
I'm fucking crying.
No. But yeah, back to what the original point was. Sonata is my pick. Okay, congrats on winning the U.S. title from Hiroshi Tanahashi, or translation Hiroshima Tamagotchi. So
this man said bingo walkie-talkie. I'm fucking weak. Oh god, I'm legit crying. That caught me so off guard.
So who was your pick, Katie?
So I have 3 again, keeping it consistent. One, Eddie Kingston, motherfucker smoked Jericho on the mic, and I loved seeing all the tweets that people were like, "Ask him where his wife was on January 6th, 2021," and I lost my mind.
Oh my god!
He definitely should have. Just saying. And I saw a lot of people being like, "Ask him where he was," and I was like, "Bro, we all know," but funny as fuck. I was dying. But like, Eddie Kingston's so real, so chill. He don't give a fuck. He's coming. I saw a sign, and he reacted to it and said, "Kingston's Tims are fake." I was like, disrespectful. That man's Tims are not fake. But it was so fucking funny. I love Eddie Kingston. I love the...
Why do people want to make signs just calling people out and what's fake? Like, remember, like, on another episode of Being the Elite, someone had a sign that said your Jordans are fake, but they used the wrong your. They put the YOUR like apostrophe E, like the or
people don't know English. Come on now, we know this.
But oh my god, the way that freaking smoked him on Being the Elite. He's like, "What is this, Brandon? Your Jordans are fake." I was like, "Oh my god!" And the guy was all like smiling and stuff. I'm like, "Oh my god, he doesn't know he fucked up with the grammar."
No, most people don't.
That makes me want to like that. Real again, like reason why I wish I could travel. Like, I would want to go to like I would have wanted to go to the very next like Dynamite with a sign that says "You are Jordans are real." Just because why the fuck
not? Sorry. But Kingston literally, like, everything he's been doing recently, getting Santana and Ortiz away from the inner circle, smart move. Like, everything he's been doing recently has just been really good, and I can't wait for this match at Revolution. It's gonna be a banger. Kingston's
it is. Win. I wonder if they'll add like a stipulation of some sort. They still got time.
I don't think they will.
Like, it's especially because Jericho keeps bringing up like, "Oh, you came from like the streets. You're like a punk kid or whatever." Like, he keeps bringing shit up like that. So I want like I don't know.
I think it's also the way that Kingston, every time Jericho would say something, he called him like he said you would be the biggest baby face. Kingston immediately was like, "What is that?" Like, just the way he ad-libs on the mic is fantastic. So Kingston's one. Penta, cause Jesus Christ. Like, dude, the entrance alone, killer. A Dark Penta can get it. He got the pin in that match. He got the win. So, shout out to Penta. And I can't wait to see what they do with this going forward. Especially because Ray's still out. I don't think they ever said how long he was going to be out. But since he's still out, like, Penta obviously needed something. And he's done this before, apparently, like in Lucha Underground and shit. I didn't watch any of that. But, like, that's what I'm hearing in the streets through the grapevine. That's what I'm hearing. So, I love that they brought it back. And it works. And, like, the whole, like, him come up. He looked crazy. I loved it. And then I'm gonna go with...
I'm glad they finally... Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say, I'm glad they finally decided to do something with, like, you know, the fact that he got hit with the black mist, you know?
Yeah.
Because, like, I haven't seen anything from Julia Hart. Like, I guess...
I mean, if you check out her Twitter, she's getting real fucking fed up with the boys.
Other than that, like, her
attitude has changed, like, and everything she keeps tweeting about the Varsity Blondes, like, I
wish I could see more from it on TV, and like that would be another great way to get more time for the women on Dynamite.
Yeah, weird. It's like that they should have more. Crazy, but I'm surprised the TBS Championship was actually defended on TBS, but that's neither here nor there.
It wasn't for a bit. It was always on Rampage. I'm like, why are you doing it on the show that's TNT, not TBS?
I don't even know anymore. Tommaso Ciampa. This man pulled double duty, back to back. Got the win in a tag match with Finn Balor on Raw. Lost on NXT, which is kind of some shit, but like I kind of had a feeling that would happen because he won on Monday. Because, you know, Robert Roode had to show back up in NXT when nobody wanted that to happen. Because Ziggles is down there. It's like, it's a mess. I know Matt doesn't like the brand split stuff and all the shenanigans. I'm kind of the same way at this point. Like, do people know where they belong? People know what's going on? Probably not.
At this point, no.
But Ciampa's fucking incredible. Everything he's doing.
I just hope they do something, like, because of this, they'll do something more. Because, like, AJ just straight up showed up, he beat Grayson Waller, and then left.
Well, seeing as how Bobby Roode's in this now, they're gonna do something with it.
Yeah. I guess I just wish that AJ would have, like, had more, like, involvement. I thought that was gonna lead up to, like, you know, on one of the special NXT episodes, like, you know, they have, like, you know, like, stuff like New Year's Evil and stuff, they're, like...
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that. I thought they were gonna do something like then, but no, it was just like on an episode of NXT. He beat him, which I'm glad he did. I was gonna be pretty unhappy if he didn't, but then that was it.
Fucking crazy. Again, wasn't gonna win.
Oh, I was like, that's why I was like, you better fucking not win. But yeah, I'm only hoping that the reason why. Again, I want Asian Mania. Like, make it happen. Give me what I want.
Listen to me when I tell you this. One, yes, I call Dolph Ziggler Ziggles because it's way more entertaining.
Ziggles and Baby Ziggler.
Ziggles, Baby Dolph, Baby Ziggle, however you want to say it. But he's not on TV anymore, so it doesn't matter. And I'm never wrong when it comes to this stuff. This feud will continue with Ziggles and Ciampa and Bobby Roode and whoever else gets thrown into this Braun Breaker. I don't even fucking know anymore. Fuck, there's something else I was gonna say too. Oh, and AJ will face Edge at WrestleMania.
Oh, like,
he was dropping some hints. Edge was dropping a few hints to people.
I know. Edge,
in that promo, he dropped like 4 different ones for people.
Like, just give me what I want.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. All right. You ready for the question of the week?
Yes, I am.
I feel like I've been doing pretty good with these, right?
You have. Like, last week's with the Avengers, like, that was...
Oh, yeah. By the way, my team's won on the polls.
Yeah,
I
know. I don't fucking care. Like, I really don't fucking care.
I just
like, they're my picks for a reason, and not anyone else.
It wasn't a clean sweep, though. You got some votes on both of them. Like...
Nice.
You did get a few.
There you go.
So don't feel too bad. But like, my teams are fucking stacked.
I don't feel bad. I just don't care. I was like,
rude.
Hey, I last week I totally lost my fucking shit over your picks, Katie. So
I mean, my picks were pretty fucking good last week. I'm just gonna say. So I was thinking about this, and I was like, you know, it'd be cool if you could travel back in time. You're this age, so you're 20, I'm 25. We're at this age. We can go to any event, any wrestling event, and we get to witness this specific thing live. So, if you could go back in time and witness...
I already have my answer.
I have a few answers.
Oh, okay, it could be more than one.
Oh, yeah. Like, you...
Okay, so
like,
I have many answers then.
I
have many answers then. Many answers, but anyway.
And so if you could go back and witness something live, in person, because, like, obviously we've seen a bunch of this shit on TV and whatever, like, what would you go see? So, for example, the first one I thought of, just because the ruckus that happened, the Montreal Screwjob.
That's exactly what my first one was going to be. The Montreal Screwjob. First of all, that match was still fucking good.
Yeah.
You know, Shawn and Bret. I love the Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart feud. That feud owns me, okay? I even have the WrestleMania, like, I have a WrestleMania 12 shirt of their match. Like, it's
there you
so
go.
fucking... I wore it on Valentine's Day because, you know, Bret Hart and the Heartbreak Kid. Ha, ha, ha. Big, get it? Big laugh. So, yeah. I would have loved to be there. Like, you know, especially, well... I don't know, maybe not being an American, you know, in Canadian turf during that time,
but just to like see everything that transpired live in person, I would lose my fucking mind.
Exactly. That's exactly why I would go back.
So what other ones you got?
Another one, I would want to go back to WrestleMania 1 and see Roddy Piper in the first ever WrestleMania main event. Because that's my guy, that's my birthday twin. Love to see it.
Okay.
I would also want to just go back to see, like, be there live to see, like, episodes of Piper's Pit. Like, the iconic one with Jimmy Superfly Snuka where he fucking nails him in the head with a coconut. Like, imagine getting to see that live. That's fucking hilarious. But anyway, but of course at the time people fucking hated his guts, but still, like, being able,
and you go back like knowing all the information you know now.
Exactly, I would fucking love it. I'd be like, oh my god, I would be in heaven. I'd be like, this is fucking awesome. Like, I'd be so proud to be his birthday twin. I'm still at, but I would brag to them. Like, I share a birthday with him. Like, fuck, hell yeah. But go. I have another one, but I'll let you. I guess we can alternate, if you will.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just double checking a date on mine. Just real quick.
Mhm.
What is this one, right? 1 second, sorry. I double checked it, and then now I'm second guessing myself. Oh yeah, okay. No Way Out. 2004. Eddie Guerrero winning the belt.
Dude, that would be...
That'd be incredible.
And honestly, just seeing Eddie Guerrero at all. Like, if you had to, you get to go... Like, if it was, one of those, take these pills, this happens, but this also happens. Like, if it was,
yeah.
I would... As long as I got to see Eddie Guerrero, that'd be fucking cool.
You know what's crazy? I remember why I was thinking about this question. Because I went to... Survivor Series 02?
Do you mind if I look some
stuff up? Look some stuff up.
Okay.
Because I was sitting here and I was like, okay, well, I've been to Mania 23, and I was trying to think of which Survivor Series I went to, because I remember going to one, and it was 2002. And I never realized that was, the Team Guerrero versus Team Angle match. It never crossed my mind. Thinking, remembering, holy shit, I've seen that live.
Yeah.
I think that's what made me, think about this.
Mm-hmm.
Are you good?
Something got in my nose.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just trying not to, scratch it out. Yeah. Good. That's a good choice.
It's crazy.
Yeah, okay. So another moment I would love to go see... This... Man, I'm fucking mean, because first I want to see a screw job. I want to see Jimmy Superfly Snuka getting nailed in the with a coconut by Roddy Piper, and my next one I would love to see live. I guess just because these moments are just how could you not? But Shawn Michaels turning on Marty Jannetty.
I had a feeling that was coming.
That how can you not? I'm sorry, I want to see all the bad moments of his shit. Shit like that is so cool.
Let's see. Justin said Sasha vs. Bayley, Brooklyn Takeover. 100% yes.
That would be fucking awesome.
Matt said Undertaker returning as a dead man. That'd be cool. First Hell in a Cell match. Armageddon 99.
Speaking of Undertaker, Mankind versus Undertaker in the Hell in a Cell match. That would be fucking cool to go back and see. Especially if you're sitting on the floor, where freaking Mankind gets thrown off the...
Imagine the table explodes.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit's whack. Lita and Trish main eventing Raw.
Oh, absolutely. That one.
That's the homies right there.
I'm trying to
Sable handprints. God damn it, Matt.
I mean, hey, it's a moment, and you want to go back to see
it's a moment.
Yeah, exactly. It made one of the WWE's top 50 OMG moments.
Oh my god, I just thought I didn't write this one down, but I don't know why that weird correlation. I don't know how that happened. Miss Elizabeth and Macho Man reuniting.
Yes! Oh my god, that would be... yes.
Fuck. I
yes.
Again, don't know the correlation between the two, but it popped in my head.
I would want to go see WrestleMania 12, all together, but that main event is also just seeing Shawn Michaels coming down from
Oh,
the
it was
ceiling.
that one, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it, takes my brain multiple minutes to piece together things. I have Shawn and Taker at 25.
Oh. Actually, okay, I was about to say 26 also, but nah. Seeing Sean retire, like, would be so sad. Like, I would, but I don't know, man. Seeing Sean retire, that would be fucking sad in a retirement match. But yeah, Sean and Taker at 25, that would be so good.
Should be dope. Ow, my hand hurts. Armageddon 99 was the evening gown swimming pool match where Miss Kitty. God damn it, Matt.
Of course, Matt has all these remarkable moments in wrestling history.
Honestly, hey, I wouldn't be mad at it.
Hold on, I'm trying to think. Hold on, like there's more. Trust me, there's more.
I mean, a recent one for me, last year at Mania, Bianca and Sasha.
Oh yeah, dude, that I would love to like watch and listen to that hair whip live. It sounded clear as fucking day. Dude, on
I
literally
TV. Got full body shivers about it again.
Imagine just listening to that shit like live, dude. Like that would, like, motherfucking ouch. But anyways, okay, for AJ debuting at the Royal Rumble, because first of all, we didn't even get to see AJ.
Oh yeah, that camera angle was terrible.
They fucked up. Edge's return also would be cool.
Royal Rumble. Yeah. Justin said Wrestle Kingdom 10.
Oh yeah.
I don't
absolutely. Dude, a lot of Wrestle Kingdom, like, not just like pay-per-views in general, but moments. Like Jericho versus Omega. Oh hell yeah, I would have loved to have been there. Nakamura, AJ versus Nakamura. I believe that was Wrestle Kingdom. Was it 10?
You want me to look it up?
Yeah, I want to say it was Wrestle Kingdom.
Matt said you can't go back and make believe, Justin.
I want to say it was 10.
I will look up.
But anyways, Wrestle Kingdom 9, that's when Kenny Omega won the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. It would be fucking cool to see. Dude, there's so many New Japan moments I would love to go see. Like, even, like, just, like, you know, Tana, like, Wrestle Kingdom 16, I would love to go see Tana win that U.S. title.
Wrestle Kingdom
Watching
10.
him. Aha, see? I think that, I wonder if that's the reason why Justin had mentioned it. Yeah. But, I would also it's because it's so hard. It was really tough being a Hangman fan during his New Japan days, because I love to watch him, but oh my god, it was so frustrating to watch him at the same time. Not because of him, but the way he was booked. I'm like, holy shit, like fucking give him a moment. God damn, that's not just winning the tag titles. Like, just I don't know. Or seeing that match at Revolution, Bucks versus Kenny and Hangman, that would be good to see too.
I feel like
Brooke got to see it. Goddamn, fucking lucky.
Representation Mania. That's the Mania you got to see.
Yeah.
Right?
Wait.
Did you see that one? When Becky won the main event? No, you weren't at that one.
No,
I was.
You at? I got a pretty bad one. That was the one with Roman Reigns and Triple H, Dean Ambrose and Brock Lesnar.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I'm telling you. Okay, two best matches were the Intercontinental title ladder match and the women's match. Women's match was the best match. It was so fucking good. I guess I'll give the place to Shane versus Undertaker, mostly for the tables, for the jumping off the cell spot. It was really fucking cool to see. Like, you could see, I was in the nosebleeds and you could see him pretty clear. I was like, holy shit, like, that's how you know how high up it was. Oh, I was like, wow.
But oh, Jesus. Representation Mania, I would have loved to see, because that's Kofi Mania and the birth of Becky Two Belts. Because representation. Is something happening in your house?
If it is, my door's locked, so no.
I heard a crash. Is everyone okay?
We'll see. I'm like, my sister's a nurse. She'll take care of it.
She said, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm like, what are they doing down there?
Oh, Adam Cole debuting at Brooklyn Takeover.
Dude, yes, because not only you get to see Drew McIntyre win the title, but then you also get to like see him get his ass kicked by Adam Cole.
I mean, fuck yeah.
Also, all the Gargano Ciampa matches, those are fucking golden. Like, hells yeah, I would imagine being there for those. That bastards tried to be there. So do I. Baby wrestling's bringing something big. I just little quill.
So fucking cute.
I'm trying to think. There's so many things you can go back to.
I know.
So many. Especially me, who doesn't go fucking anywhere.
Alright, calm down.
I'm just saying, Katie, I just double or nothing, man. But again, there's still hope for All Out. Like, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. I could meet Brooke, I could see Kenny. Hopefully I get to meet Hangman. Like, fuck. Just please let it happen. Like, that's all I ask. Like, I just want to meet Hangman. Is that too much to ask? Apparently it is. Everyone else gets to meet Hangman.
I didn't meet Hangman.
That's actually a moment. Going to see Hangman win the fucking title.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
I would. Oh my god. I probably would be dead. Because I could die knowing I got to see Hangman. There.
I'm trying to think of what else I would want to see.
This is just a personal favorite of mine. Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose in Hell in a Cell. That match was really good. I love that match. It was. Oh my god, like, I love Seth Rollins now. Like, I think he's fucking hilarious, and I love, like, he's really good in the ring. But oh my god, in 2014, I hated his guts so bad. I hated him so much.
You brought up Seth Rollins, heist of the century.
I probably would not have liked that, because again, in 2014, I know it happened in 2015, but let me just explain. I hated Seth Rollins, turning on the Shield. His feud with Dean Ambrose. I was such a big Dean Ambrose fan, so absolutely, there was no way. I was livid that Seth Rollins won, but now, now that, like, I'm like, okay, I fucked Seth Rollins, that's okay. Like, it's like, it was like, all right. I was like, okay, that was pretty cool. That was pretty fucking cool. That, like, he walked out of Mania 31 with the title.
Bro, heist of the century. Fucking.
I would have loved to see AJ Lee, at all. Like,
same. Matt Saw Shield vs. Evolution? Nice. That'd have been dope. That'd have been a dope match. Also, Justin met Hangman. Low-key flex.
You know what, Justin? Get his ass at me. I just want to meet Hangman, and that's all I want. Like, that's apparently too much to ask.
Oh, and Matt saw Brock destroy J&J Security's car. Is that when he threw
Oh my god, yes! That's when he threw the car door
and it hit someone! Jesus.
I was like, oh my god. That was honestly, like, one of the funniest moments. I remember just dying laughing. Except poor J&J. That was the last we've ever seen of them, though. Like, yeah, I know, but they got written off TV forever. I'm like, shit.
Well, they're backstage producers. That's okay. Well.
Oh yeah, but
Jamie Noble.
Jamie Noble is.
Jerry Mercury, I don't fucking know. Ciampa and Gargano shoot fight. Fuck, Matt's seen a lot.
It's because a lot happens in Chicago. That's wrestling.
That's a fantastic wrestling city. Jesus. Oh,
Daniel Bryan winning at WrestleMania 30. That would be cool.
Aside God, my hand.
Except if you watch that, you're gonna have to watch the Undertaker streak again, which is not.
It's a no for me.
Which is a big sad.
I'll pass on that. No thank you. No thank you. What else?
I know, like staple fingers. What else can we?
Keith Lee hands.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, we'll do a few more, and then we'll end it, and then
because this can be this go on forever.
But, like, I like the ones where you, like, I think a little bit,
Yeah, I'm trying to stick to, like, the ones way back then, because technically, when it's, like, this day and age, it's, like, I could have been there. Obviously, I didn't go, but, like, I feel like stuff where it's truly impossible for me to go back, like, when I wasn't alive. Oh, this happened when I was alive, but still. Jericho versus Shawn Michaels in the ladder match. That was fucking gold. I would love to also see Jericho's debut in WWE. Would be so.
Punk leaving with the title.
Or even the pipe bomb.
The pipe bomb would be kind of cool. I'd just be sitting like... But, like, me knowing everything, I'm just like, go on.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah, I know.
Keep going.
Or... I would want to go back to New Japan when AJ first came to New Japan. That's the reason why I went. That's the reason why I started watching New Japan. So I was like, oh shit, where did AJ go? And then here he was. I would also want to be there when the Bullet Club formed, but then also when the Elite happened in 2016. Because holy shit. They definitely changed the world. The Elite did.
I'm trying to think of like another good one from a long time ago.
Jay White losing to Kota Ibushi and then quitting, quote, quitting New Japan. Fucking quitter. And then also, because I want to watch my faves lose just as much as I want to watch my faves. I mean, not faves lose. Favorite people to lose. And watching my favorite wrestlers win. Cody Rhodes. Which one? There's so many to choose from. Probably his match against Jericho, where if he loses, he could never challenge for the AEW.
Is that where he got busted open in the first 10 seconds of the match?
I want to say yes.
When he dove onto the ramp and just.
It was one of the first times. It was one of the first times WWE took a shot at AEW, one of the first few times, but because MJF threw the fucking towel. And then, there was another match where someone was going to throw in the towel, but it didn't happen. I forgot which match it was in WWE, but the WWE tweeted, throwing in the towel, not in the WWE. I was like, oh, they did it.
Oh
I was like, because, again, they kept their mouth shut about AEW for a long time. I know Sami Zayn brought it up, and then, they talked about it during DX's induction ceremony, but other than that, the ratio between AEW shots to WWE and vice versa was it still is very unbalanced, but it was one of the first times over social media they took a shot at AEW. I was like, oh, I was like, no, they did.
Let me just scroll through my notes real quick here.
Also, okay, while you do that, I'm just gonna keep listing moments. I'm watching Dean Ambrose cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase. That would be cool also. That was a really cool moment. I love to see that. Honestly, watching Shane O'Mac's return, just I guess for the environment, the crowd, the vibe, that would be so cool. Just to be there.
I'm gonna say anything with China. Because that would have been fucking awesome to see.
Maybe her, watching her in the Royal Rumble. Or watching her win the Intercontinental title.
Her showing up in the Rumble. Her and Eddie. His mamacita.
I would honestly, not even low-key, I would high-key want to go watch the Custody of Dominic ladder match.
Bro. That's Eddie's kid.
I know, but... I mean,
Dominic
The Miz asked.
Ray.
The Miz asked. I mean, he's just. I don't know why Bray got so cray-cray. Miz was just asking a question.
That's a sensitive subject for him.
Why? Cause it's true.
Cause it's true. We know Dom's a grero. We fucking know. All right.
I think that's a good way to
end. That's a perfect way to end this.
The Custody of Dominic ladder match.
Dominic Mysterio is actually Dominic Guerrero. Anyway, Savannah, tell people where they can find you and what you got coming up.
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Y2Garcia with an underscore. If there's no underscore, it's not me. You can mostly find me on Instagram. I'll be on Twitter occasionally, again, if it's only to answer Hangman and Kenny on Twitter. If you saw, I replied to one of Hangman's tweets this past week. So I could be active. I could be active on Twitter because I thought his Wordle thing was Minesweeper. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Anyways, and what I have coming up is, so I don't know, probably for the New Japan Cup, maybe the finals. I don't know. Again, and this is just speculation for me at this point. That was probably when I was going to do the next. Around that time, the next New Japan Takeover show, but I felt bad because, again, we haven't seen something since the end of January. So it's been it's gonna be almost a month at this point, and I feel bad that I still haven't gotten anything out. So tomorrow, my friend Daniel, from fucking Ireland, we're gonna come together tomorrow to film a Q&A just about New Japan specifically, just also so you can get a little more familiar with me and my love for New Japan, as well as Daniel, because I do plan on having him a lot during the New Japan Takeover. So yeah, it's a good way to get to know us a little bit with as far as our love for New Japan goes. So we're filming tomorrow, and I'm hoping to have it up. Katie, I'm just also just letting you know, hoping to have it up maybe by Monday. So yeah, that's what I'm up to at least next, as far as my show.
There you go. Yeah, if you can send me everything by Saturday, I'll have it up Sunday. Or I'll like.
Yeah, no, like, get ready for
Monday. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I get you.
So if you do that, that's fine. For me, obviously you can follow me on Twitter at KatieWrestling13. There it is on screen. Linktree in my bio to take you all things ShElite Showcase. Twitch.tv/ShElite Showcase. Typically Thursdays, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Give us a follow, because, like, we trying to get that Twitch affiliate, so, like, por favor, please. YouTube, if you like watching, subscribe. I want that custom URL.
Yes, we do. All I want for my birthday is, like, custom URL and to meet Hangman, but I think...
And a big booty hole, but, like... Sorry, I thought you were going with the song, and I was just like, oh, it's gonna pop off.
Like, no, I just want the custom URL to meet Hangman, and getting his boot thrown at me like he did at Dan Lambert wouldn't be too bad either.
Anyways, Savannah's off the weekend right now.
Hangman,
Savannah, I will mute you.
Don't mute me. I'm good. Cool.
If you want to listen to the podcast and me yell at Savannah some more, Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, obviously. Instagram, I'm kind of up to date. I got to post last week, and then I'll post this week. Latest Inside the Mind of with Queen PR. Fantastic time. Go check that out. In the crowd, I don't know. The schedules are not working the way they need to be.
That's how it be.
So hopefully, the first few weeks, or the first week or so of March, I'll have that up. To be determined. But you can check out the other 2 episodes where you can just see me mad for like 2 hours. It's great. I think that's everything. Oh, shout out to Justin, aka Heel Tactics, on Twitter. That's our guy.
How can we forget? Yeah, that's our guy. He made all the music that we have for all the shows.
Literally, like, you think we're kidding? No. This show, Inside the Mind of, In the Crowd, and New Japan Takeover. This man made all the music. This man's a star. He tweets custom beats he does over, like, theme songs every Sunday. Sunday Night Heat. They are incredible. Go check out this man. He's fantastic. His links are in the description, if I know how to fucking speak. Follow him. Show him love. We love Justin. I'm going to try and get him on an episode of Inside the Mind of soon. So, keep an eye out for that. But, I'll come back to that thought, Matt. Don't worry. Until then, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.